Thank Jamberry for being a part of our chamber here in American Fork City. They have also been a part of our Still Day celebrations, and they've donated stuff for our family event to make it a free family event for our family. So we want to thank them for being part of our community, and we welcome here to our city of American Fork. And one thing we have is a plaque that we would like to recognize and give to them. So I believe there, yes, thank you. So we'd like to thank you and being a part of our chamber. And also, Rob Shelton, our mayor, could not be here today. He had prior commitments. So Rob Shelton is representing our city. And we also have Danette Klein, who's the president of our chamber, too, here to represent our chamber. But Rob, will turn some time over to him and say a few words.
Thanks, you guys. It's kind of funny why you always have some government official come around at these ribbon cuttings, right? I don't really understand why, but I'm on the city council, been on there for about 3 years, and I was kind of thinking about coming on the way over here, and I was actually really excited I got the opportunity to be here, because I am a finance major, and I see things in black and white, and my wife jokes I invented copper wire because I stretch a penny so far. So I have a funny story to tell you real quick. My wife always went to get her manicures done and her nails done and all that stuff. It's really important, I found, when you get married to have women do that type of thing. And she had to get the white tips done, right? And I thought, oh, honey, I could do that for you. Why are you paying so much money for that? I could get that taken care of for you. So I tried it a couple of times, butchered it really bad, got out like toothpicks and Q-tips and all sorts of stuff. Even gauze. Who knew that gauze would be involved in that type of thing? So my wife told me once that there was this new thing that came out with these nail stickers that you could put on, and that she wanted to buy some. I thought, okay, we'll give it a shot. And I can't tell you what an awesome blessing that's been in my life. It's money well spent. It saved my marriage. So thank you, guys. My little daughter now gets them, and she has them custom done, and how you even put them on, I'm not even sure because my wife does it, but I just know my daughter gets really excited when the order comes in. So thank you guys. We're so excited to have you here in American Fork, and I can only tell you how excited we are for your company. This is what makes America great, and that's one thing that we love about our city is we have the name of America in our city. Only one of a few cities in America that have that name in it. To be able to have an idea, to have ingenuity about how to be able to change things to make lives better, and to be able to take that and have the freedoms we enjoy on such a special day like today, to be able to take that idea and bring it into concept and to be able to make people's lives better is a great opportunity in America. So thank you for being a part of this. It's a pleasure for me to be here, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Thanks. I'm going to turn the title over now to Nancy with Habitat of Humanity.
Thank you. I'd like to present this hammer to Jamberry. We really appreciate Jamberry. They gave us a very generous donation for the Restore and for National Women Build Week, and we really appreciate it. And I would like to present this hammer, I believe, to the sisters.
Here they come.
Oh no, you guys are good at hammer. Oh, this is loud. Yeah, you guys can be totally not needing a picture.
Christy, where are you?
I get way too many opportunities to have a microphone, but we're just thanking everyone to be here. I have no reason being up here in front of you guys because I had nothing to do with us getting into this great building. When we had this thing scheduled, we realized, you know, what a special day it was, and it's kind of a moment for us to think about the ability and this great place that we have to have a company like this, and all you guys are part of it. It's something that you know, living in this country, we sometimes take for granted, but it's a great day to kind of think about that and think about where we've come from. Realistically, though, because I had nothing to do with this building, I'm going to bring up someone who did. So Jane, where is Jane? So Jane and the entire Walter clan, Robert and Jane, they had a lot to do with this, and so everything is kind of a big thanks to Jane and her husband Robert in putting this together. And so I'm gonna make her uncomfortable and put all the attention on her and tell a little bit about this building and how we got here.
Robert!
So, I was asked just to kind of tell you the story of how we got here. It started when we realized that we just had to have something bigger. We had to have a bigger space. We had to have a real corporate office. And Jared and Adam spent a lot of time out looking, and it came down to this building was big enough for what we needed, but also Adam pretty much fell in love with the fact that it's surrounded by all these mature, beautiful trees, and it has a great view from the second story of the mountains. So I think that's really why we landed here. We did have to wait for the current tenant to evacuate ahead of us, but it was worth the wait, I think. I hope you're gonna like it. So in January, Jared came to me and he said, Jane, we want you to remodel and furnish the new building. So pretty much after completely freaking out for several days, I kind of calmed myself down and started to kind of wrap my head around what needed to be done to make this building Jamberry. So I came here one day and I sat in the lobby. Man, it was ugly. It was drab beige paint. It was red and blue carpet squares. It was dark, heavy furniture. It was nothing close to Jamberry. So when you go inside, you're going to see a lot of white. You're going to see plum and silver accents. You're going to see a lot of light. I purposely left windows wide open to let the light in. The furniture is mostly white and very minimalist to keep the place uncluttered. So I did have a lot of help getting here. Part of it's Robert, who would do anything that I needed, take on any crazy project I came up with. And there is Christina Stark. There she is. She was so valuable to me in helping me with color and design. Thank you so much. It's all you. So where are we going next? I am currently working on evaluating bids for a gym that's going to be right up here. We like to take care of our employees here. I'm also in the very beginning stages of gathering numbers and concepts for a full-service nail salon here in the corporate office. As you can see, a lot of people are excited about that. I'm pretty excited about that too.
I think it's great.
And after these projects, who knows? Jamboree not stopping. We keep growing, so who knows? So, Kristen, back to you.
Okay, now we'd just like to invite any employees who has been with Jamberry for 3 or more years to come up and to be a part of the ribbon cutting. We'll ask Rob to come up, the sisters to come up, and Adam, Danette, and then we'll just do the ribbon cutting. We'll take a photo op, so everybody pull out your camera and we'll get a photo op for everybody, and then we'll have our ribbon cutting and start the next part of the event.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You want to help me communicate?
Have you ever wanted to crash anything more in life?
No, this is home office. It's their moment.
Take pictures.
Okay, look up here, everyone. Hold on. Not even bright. It's no big deal. Here we go. We're good.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, cut!
Those are serious scissors.
So we're going to be cutting up the ribbon so you can take a piece if you want it.
Hey ladies! Real quick though, before we start, we'll make sure y'all get some ribbon. We'd like to thank you all for coming. We appreciate you riding that bus ride, those van rides, down here. We're gonna, we'd like to try and get a photo with all of our consultants. So